Good evening and welcome to the Collegewise virtual college fair. My name is Gwen and I'm going to be facilitating this session for you over the next 45 minutes. Just want to thank you for attending tonight and hope that you'll gain some valuable information from each of our presenters. Just a reminder that your microphone and your video are both off, so our presenters will not be able to see or hear you. However, you do have access to the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen, and this will allow you to be able to answer or to ask questions throughout the next 45 minutes. So I hope you'll take advantage of that. Also, as a reminder, this presentation is being recorded, and the recording will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered for this program. So I hope you'll take advantage and go back and listen to some of the different sessions. And so with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to our first presenter, who is Hannibal-LaGrange University.
Hello, it is great to see everyone here today. My name is Rachel Abrahamson. I am one of the counselors who is with Hannibal-LaGrange University, and I still see this elevator page up. I'm not able to go up. There we go. Wonderful to see one. As you said, I am with Hannibal-LaGrange University. Make sure this is up and going so everyone can see it. The beautiful thing is working. Awesome. It looks like it's up and going now. And I wanted to start off with a video about HLGU.
Hannibal-LaGrange, just so you know, I think your audio is spotty. Hannibal-LaGrange, I don't think your presentation's coming through.
I lost you. Okay, that's okay. We'll skip on through on the. Well, I want to show a quick video all about what is some of our faculty and some of our staff. You look at our campus, but we'll get that. This campus.
Hannibal-LaGrange,
I'm really important to us is that
Hannibal-LaGrange, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but your audio is not coming through very clearly, I don't think.
So sometimes there are some really colleges that are out there. There are some colleges out there necessarily. Oh dear.
Hannibal-LaGrange, I tell you what, let's go to the next, Hannibal-LaGrange, let's go to the next school and we'll circle back around with you at the end, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll skip to University of Missouri.
Hi there, my name is Aaron Cook. I'm with the University of Missouri in Columbia, Missouri. We are also referred to Gwen, are we still going with University of
Yeah,
Missouri right now?
Hannibal-LaGrange, are you trying to reconnect?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to have University of Missouri present and go ahead and take over screen sharing, okay? And we'll try to circle back around with you at the end. Can you go ahead and mute yourself? Go ahead, University of Missouri.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Aaron Cook. I'm with the University of Missouri, or Mizzou, in Columbia, Missouri. For those not familiar, we are right in the middle of the state. As our SEC football commercial says, we're in the middle of the middle. So we are 2 hours west of St. Louis and 2 hours east of, backwards. No, 2 hours west of St. Louis and 2 hours east of Kansas City. Our college town is referred to as Como affectionately. It's 120,000 people. We'll get to that in just a second, though. This fall, we had more than 30,000 students come back to our campus, about 23,000 undergraduate students. They come from every county in the state of Missouri, plus all 50 states and then 128 countries. We do service the state of Missouri with both populations as an AAU institution or flagship institution, and then land grant as well. What that means is we are going to have programs like medicine, law, veterinary medicine, journalism, engineering, business, and agriculture all on one campus. Our students, again, do come from all over the country. You can see kind of the stronghold are those gold Midwest states, but we do get quite a few students from the East Coast and West Coast, California, New York. Definitely bring students our way as well to the Midwest. Again, Columbia, Missouri, also referred to as Como, about 120,000. There's no skyline, there's no skyscrapers. The quintessential college-sized town, very vibrant downtown. You walk out of the archway to School of Journalism, you're in downtown for Shakespeare's Pizza, for a slice of pizza, Butcher's Burger, Sparky's Ice Cream, whatever your favorite's going to be. I do love when our students come to campus as a Mizzou Tiger, they fall in love with Columbia as a resident as well. That's evident when you see students walking around with Como gear on as well when they're wearing their Mizzou gear on our campus. We have more than 300 degree programs that students can pick from, and we are allowing students to pick that as incident majors and incoming freshmen. So again, if you know exactly what you want to do, you can start that right away as an incoming freshman with your intended major, or you can start as exploring for the first 2 or 4 semesters on our campus until you figure out what you really want to do. More than 600 student clubs and organizations on campus to pick from, everything from rec and club sports to professional, political, religious, civilization organizations. Greek life, about 29% of our students are in a fraternity or sorority on our campus as well. 20 Division I sports in the SEC. Students can get a combo ticket for all 20 sports each year, and we definitely encourage them to do that if you want to be a sports fan on our campus. One thing our students definitely love on our campus is what we call the Missouri method, or hands-on learning. 4 good examples right here. The 2 men at the news desk are actually students at KOMU, which is our NBC affiliate for Mid-Missouri. So our students cover 6.5 hours of live television every day for NBC. And they're going to do everything from anchoring to meteorology to sports to editing to production. They walk away with a digital file of what they've actually done on our campus. So you can see that doesn't stop with the journalism, that goes on into engineering, digital storytelling all across campus. And so our students will get a taste of what they're going to do before they walk away from our campus. December 1st, I know it feels like it's a ways off. It's not. It's just more than a month away, and that is our general and competitive scholarship deadline. So we do want you to apply for admission by November 15th so that you can apply for all scholarships and maximize your opportunities. So again, that's going to be coming up December 1st. We do automatically award scholarships when students are applying and getting admitted to the university, either with a test score or as test optional. And we will award those automatic scholarships all the way through June or July after the senior year as well. State of Missouri is actually one of the easiest states in the country. You can also become a temporary Missouri resident. So during the 12 months of your freshman year, you can actually petition to become a temporary Missouri resident and automatically pay in-state instead of out-of-state for sophomore, junior, senior year. So for those out-of-state students that don't qualify for a large merit automatic scholarship, we encourage them to do the residency program. Saves about $17,000 for their sophomore through senior year, and as well as grad school if they stay for that as well. Our campus is back open for visitors, so we want you to come visit. You can visit any Monday through Friday or Saturdays that we're not hosting a home football game. There are also some really great virtual options that you can pick from on the screen as well. So we're doing a Monday through Friday virtual info session. We're doing a really nice campus tour where you're signing on and actually meeting with a current student who's using their mobile device to walk you around campus and ask any question or answer any questions you might have for them. And you're also able to do a Q&A every Tuesday evening with current students as well. So no presentation, no agenda, just sign on and ask questions or listen to other students ask questions. And then finally, you can meet with an admissions rep like myself or any academic department, the honors college, financial aid, whatever you may be looking for as well. Finally, my contact info, our office phone number is area code 573-882-7786. Our main email address is askmizzou@missouri.edu. That's on the screen. Mine is very similar. It's askaaron, so that's ASKAARON @missouri.edu. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, University of Missouri. We will try to circle back around at the end with Hannibal-LaGrange. So let's move on with St. Louis University.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Well, my name is Rachel Vaca. I am with St. Louis University Office of Admission. St. Louis University is located in St. Louis, Missouri. And then here's some fun facts about our institution. So we are a mid-sized university. We are just over 8,000 undergraduates. We do have two campuses. The one that I'm talking mostly about today is our campus in St. Louis, Missouri. We do have a campus in Madrid, Spain as well. So that is our #1 study abroad destination for students going out and exploring. We also have a lot of great tradition. We were founded in 1818, which makes us the oldest university west of the Mississippi River. And we are affiliated with the Catholic Church. We identify as Jesuit. So we are one of 27 different Jesuit universities among the country. So essentially what it means to be Jesuit, we believe in this education of the whole person ideal, that mind, the body, and the spirit. So you want to educate the whole person and care for the whole person. And we believe in strengthening students to become leaders and critical thinkers. So at St. Louis University, we're not only just concerned about what you become as far as your career field, we're also deeply concerned about who you become and who you impact as you go out into the world after your 4 years of college. So that being said, our students are very passionate about community service. Last year, they served over 1.98 million service hours, and all of that was voluntary. Some more statistics for you all. Our average class size is 26 students. We like to keep class sizes very small. Student to faculty ratio is 9:1, and 99% of our faculty members hold the highest degrees in their field. So your students and every student is taught by the professionals at St. Louis University. We also have 18 Division I sports, over 150 student organizations, and our average high school GPA is a 3.91. That is a weighted GPA. Our average is really between a 3.75 and a 4.2 weighted GPA as well. We have nearly 90 undergraduate programs, majors to choose from. They range in the health sciences to engineering to aviation. We have a professional pilot program. We also have a full scope College of Arts and Sciences, a College of Business, Education, a College of Public Health and Social Justice. So lots of different options. We're also a undecided friendly university too. So if you're not quite sure exactly what you're interested in, that's okay. We have advisors on campus who actually only work with our undecided students. So lots of different majors and programs to pick from. For our location, we're located in the Midtown district of St. Louis, which is called the Arts District. So we are in a very urban setting, but within walking distance to a lot of great places, including restaurants, small concert venues, and lots to do. And then our campus in Madrid, Spain is also very urban. We are 10 minutes from the city center of Madrid. So we offer both urban environments for our campuses. Students are very involved. Our average student at St. Louis University is actually involved in more than 2 organizations. So we have a very active campus, lots of intramural sports programs, club sports, variety of organizations ranging from Greek life to student government. We have a championship chess team at St. Louis University. So there's lots to do and lots to get involved in as well. Most of our students get involved during our involvement week, which happens during the 2nd week of classes in the fall. All of our organizations line up from one end of campus to the other, and students can just walk around and sign up for clubs. And it tends to be one of our students' favorite events throughout the year. So this is just a little bit about our application process. We are only requiring the application and the transcript itself. Everything else is either recommended or optional. So we are test optional for this year. We are doing a pilot program for the next 3 years, hoping to remain test optional after that as well. I get a lot of questions about scholarships and special programs. So here's some information about what we offer. Our merit-based scholarships tend to go up to about $23,000, renewable all 4 years. We do have a full tuition scholarship opportunity, as well as a service and social justice-based scholarship through our MLK Junior Scholarship. So great opportunities to receive some aid. And we do have a number of honors and scholars programs. So if you're the type of student who wants to get involved, be a part of the honors program, we have a medical scholars program, which is very similar to a BS MD program. So we get a lot of attention for that. And some of these other programs are early guarantee opportunities into master's and doctorate programs as well. So lots of great opportunities for students to really get ahead in their studies and into their career fields too. What I'll leave you with today is just some information on how to learn more about St. Louis University. We have great opportunities virtual, so you can customize your experience with you at slu.slu.edu. You can take an awesome virtual visit, or we actually offered this during the pandemic this year to schedule a tour with a current student. So a current student will Zoom you and take you throughout St. Louis University themselves and answer your questions. But with that, I want to thank you so much. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have going forward. Thanks.
All right, thank you, St. Louis University. Just a reminder to our attendees, the Q&A is live, so please ask your questions to our presenters. Also, if you have a question that is specific to one institution, just be sure that you specify that in your question. Otherwise, if you just have a general question that you want to open up to all of our presenters, please do so, and each of them would be more than happy to respond. Next, we're going to hear from Washington University in St. Louis.
Awesome, thank you. So good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, wherever you may be. My name is Issa Knott, Assistant of Undergraduate Admissions and proud alumnus of Washington University in St. Louis. Excited to talk to you a little bit today about my school. So WashU is a medium-sized research institution located in St. Louis, Missouri, just over 7,100 undergrads spread across 5 academic divisions. From largest to smallest, that is the College of Arts and Sciences, McKelvey School of Engineering, Olin Business School, and then our colleges of art and architecture. In addition to these 5 undergraduate schools, we also have 3 separate graduate schools in medicine, law, and social work. But our undergrads have access to all 5 of our undergraduate divisions during their time on our campus. All of our programs are first-year entry, so students will apply directly into one of their undergraduate divisions, and then from there be able to double major or minor in different areas based off of what they are interested in on our campus. Our campus represents all 50 states, a number of US territories, and over 50 different countries. And this geographic diversity brings with it all forms of diversity, whether it be racial, ethnic, socioeconomic, religious, or political. Because we have so many unique students with their own interests and lived experiences, we want to make sure that we can treat them as the individuals that they are. So this way of thinking leads to our unofficial motto, which is to know students by name and story. Our community is one that values open, respectful, and honest discussions, and our faculty and staff challenge our students to be engaged in dialogue and to feel comfortable in the uncomfortable, often resulting in students discovering more about themselves and their community in the process. When you're in the class, we want our students to be active learners. And so that comes through our active class style with a lot of discussion-based courses and project-based learning. Our average class size is 25 students, with the majority of our classes having 30 students or fewer. Students are able to combine their passions in a number of unique paths, whether it is in the classroom, through research, study abroad, or extracurricular activities. We have small discussion-based classes, as I mentioned before, and a number of interdisciplinary studies, which are really the hallmark of our academic community. Students have the ability to make their 4 years look unique to them. And so around 80% of our students will actually graduate with more than one major, which is a testament to both our multifaceted students, but also our really flexible curriculum. For example, I was a history major with a minor in marketing. There isn't a university-wide core curriculum, so you have a lot of choice, and many of our programs are actually set up to help our students think in inter or multidisciplinary ways. We provide students with a comprehensive network of advisors as well to help you navigate an array of different opportunities. They do more than just check the boxes. They really do work with you on a day-to-day basis, whether it's your four-year academic advisors, major, minor, pre-professional, residential, student advisors, whoever they may be, wonderful resources for you. Additionally, we have 11 faculty fellows who actually live side by side with our students in our residential colleges to further that community connection. We, of course, also know that learning happens outside of the four walls of the classroom, and so our students are actively engaged in so many different things. First one, of course, is studying abroad. Over 40% of our students will study abroad in one of our over 100 different programs. Every single major department that we have on campus, which is over 90 different majors, will offer at least one study abroad program, and all credits taken abroad through those programs will count for credit at WashU. We are a tier 1 research institution, and so we have research projects happening in every single department on campus with over $790 million worth of funding. Our world-class faculty love having undergrads in their labs and working on projects with our students. Our students also find opportunities through our Office of Undergraduate Research, or just going directly to our professors and advisors themselves. We are a leading school in the country when it comes to entrepreneurship, so students can get involved with that in our city, but also here on campus through our student entrepreneurial program, which gives students the opportunity to own one of our 10 different student-owned businesses, all with their own storefronts, including a candy store, a laundry service, a number of different options. And lastly, we see over 60% of our students engaging in community service work. We see engagement as an important part of our students' 4 years, whether they're volunteering in local school districts or working on voter registration campaigns. Students care deeply about the communities and the world around them. Outside of the classroom extends even further than that because there's over 400 different student groups on our campus. There's so many different things to be involved in, and our student union has an over $3.5 million budget to help fund those groups and activities. So you can be involved in anything from one of our 13 a cappella groups, including the one that only sings Disney songs, a personal favorite, or our butter churning society, or Division III varsity athletics. We are a D3 program in the NCAA, which has won 23 national championships, while also consistently being ranked one of the top 10 schools in the country in academic All-Americans. We've got a little bit of everything here on our campus, and we want to make sure that students have access to it while they're here. They're able to pursue everything that they're interested in, no matter how weird or fun it may be. Last piece here, just highlighting a few of our career offerings. We know that our culture on campus isn't just pure coincidence. We're actively looking for students who want to work collaboratively to solve big problems. And we know that the answer to their questions will be found when they're able to look at things from various perspectives. And so we see that our students are able to leverage the vast opportunities at WashU into meaningful post-grad work. Our Career Center works closely with students, meets them where they are to help students find internships and post-grad opportunities, offering one-to-one resume assistance, cover letter editing, interview prep, a number of different job and internship fairs throughout the year as well. In addition to pre-professional advising for our pre-health and pre-law students, just a number of different options to get you where you want to be at the end of the day. So that's a very, very brief snapshot of WashU. If you are interested in learning more, please visit our website. We have a number of different webinars and opportunities to learn more from our campus community. But with that, I will be here to answer more questions. So please feel free to post them in the Q&A.
All right. Thank you, Washington University in St. Louis. We will now hear from Newman University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Martina Viale, and I'm an admission counselor at Newman University. I graduated this past May, so I'm pretty fresh off college. And as you can hear by my accent, I was one of the international students that we have on campus. Newman is a small campus. We have 1,200 students. We have an 11-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio and an 18 average class size, which means you're going to have lots of different personalized attention, and professors will know students by name. They will know, they will go to their activities after class, and they will definitely recognize you also around town. We are located in Wichita, Kansas, which is actually ranked one of the top 10 places to live in the United States. And we are the largest city in Kansas by population. So there's a lot of things to do here. We have different 1,000+ restaurants, 125 different parks that you can go to for fresh air. And we also have like lots of different concerts throughout the year. We are a Catholic college, but that doesn't mean you have to be Catholic to come to Newman. You will not be required to attend any mass on campus. We were established in 1933 by the Daughters of the Blood of Christ, and we are named after St. John Henry Newman. We are known for many things like you can see on the screen, but for the sake of time, I just want to focus on high employment. I'm actually one of those examples. 71% of our students are employed in their field of study upon graduation. And I actually had the opportunity to get this job back in March. So when I graduated in May, I already had that job security and knew what I was going to do after college. We have a variety of different undergraduate programs, but if I had to pick my top, the top 3 that people are involved in, I will say any of the sciences, nursing, and business. With that, we have lots of students that are also in pre-professional programs, especially if they're in sciences, but we also have pre-law, for example. There's a few misconceptions connected to Newman because we're Catholic and private. People think we're not affordable. We actually have a free application online, which is super easy. You don't have to have an essay, or you submit an essay or a personal statement. We give out really generous scholarships, and 99% of our students actually receive financial assistance, whether it's through grants, with FAFSA, or as I said, other scholarships. Another misconception is that it's hard to get into Newman. We have been test optional since 2019, and we want to make sure that Newman is your best fit. So as I mentioned, some of our scholarships that we have, as soon as you get accepted, you will receive an academic scholarship, which ranges between $12,000 to $16,000. And we are test optional, but if you choose to send your ACT, we will go off of the highest score. We will not average you out, we just give you the highest amount we can do. And then we also have some special scholarship, which have a deadline of December 1st. Some of these are a little bit more selective, so they do require an ACT. For example, our free tuition, a St. Newman scholarship, you need a 3.9 GPA and a super score 29 ACT. And we also have a scholarship that it's tied to community service, and it will give you 17,500. All of these are renewable for the 4 years. We also have scholarship tied to majors. We have, if you want to major in art or theater, you will have to do an audition or a portfolio review, and you could get a higher scholarship that you might have received upon acceptance. And then we also have a music minor. So if you want to be in chorale, you can audition and receive $2,000 extra. We also have an honors program that recently became like a house system, kind of like in Harry Potter. And if you are part of the program, you will receive $1,000 as a scholarship. And you can also get travel grants to do study abroad once you are in the program and request that money. Another way that you can get scholarship is through athletics. We are the only private NCAA Division II college in Kansas. So we have 18 different teams between men and women. But if you do not want to be an athlete, a college athlete, and just want to have fun with your friends, we also have intramurals options for you. Living on campus is an option. We have 3 different residence halls, but every first-time student is required to live, if you live within a 30 miles radius, if you live outside of the 30 miles radius from Wichita, you will have to live in Karochi Hall. It's a suite style, which means you're going to share your room with another person and then share a bathroom with 2 other people. Every dorm has the laundry facilities in it, and every dorm has printers. And basically all our students at Newman will receive 150 pages for free to print every week. So you can do that in your dorm, or you can do it at the library or around campus if you see like in any of our computer labs. Navigator is a program that we started this fall, and we want to make sure, like I said, that students get out after college, not just get a degree, but also get a job and get involved in the community. So this program will help you network. You will have a mentor and obviously your faculty advisor that will help you with those job opportunities, internship opportunities, anything that will prepare you for the future. And if you're a first generation college student like I was, we also have a new program called First to Go. We'll pair you up with a mentor. There's going to be different events on campus, and you will want to make sure that you're ready to turn those dreams into reality. And we have state of science, our science facilities. Bishop Gerber was just opened in 2017, and actually first year, second year med students from KU Med will come on campus and use our cadaver lab, and our professors teach those classes. So there's a really good transition between Newman and med school. And this year we decided to do a little bit of different rearrangement. Students are on campus, but starting November 23, they will be back at home and we'll do only online. And we do also have a dorm that we use for quarantining. We do have visits online and on campus. So if you want to learn more about Newman, feel free to do so. We also are on social media, and you can follow us at all those handles. We post scholarships and different events that we have on campus. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Next up, we're going to hear from the University of Kansas.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well this afternoon or evening. My name is Justin Bankston, and I am the admissions rep for the University of Kansas. I graduated from KU a couple years ago in 2018. Some pretty recent experience with KU. But overall, KU is located in Lawrence, Kansas. We're about 45 minutes from the Kansas-Missouri border in eastern Kansas. Overall, just an amazing college town. But want to real quick kind of touch on the student population. We have about 19,000 undergrad students, roughly 28,000 total students. But at KU, about 41% of our students come from out of state, with the rest coming from Kansas, and about 22% of our students recognize themselves as students of color. Our average student comes in at about a 25 ACT and a GPA of about 3.58. Class sizes are range quite a bit, but about 75% of the classes are 30 students or less, and 88% are 50 students or less. When it comes to out of state, we've got a number of students from all the states and roughly 10% international. So when it comes to academic, we have about 400 undergrad fields of study. We are recognized for academic excellence in medicine and the health sciences. KU is a National Cancer Institute. We also have some top programs in architecture, business, education, engineering, journalism, social welfare, international programs, and one of the top ranked honors programs in the nation. So overall, students have a lot of opportunity to get involved in whatever academic interest they have. When it kind of comes to what makes KU different, we are first an AAU institution as well. We are a Tier 1 research institution, which we really prioritize students getting involved in experiential learning, whether it's research, study abroad, internships, or one of our 600 clubs and organizations. The next big differentiator for us is the town of Lawrence. Lawrence is an amazing town, about 90,000 people. The town is very much centered around what is going on with our students, and the community is super helpful for any students at KU and want to help them out in any way they can. But as far as Lawrence goes, it is an amazing college town. There's a ton to do, big music scene, great restaurants. We have over 500 miles of hiking and biking trails, if that's your thing. But overall, just a lot of really cool things to do. And it's a great town, as I mentioned. Lastly, the Jayhawk identity. We are one of a kind. The Jayhawk brand is one of a kind, and we're really proud of all the traditions and pride that we have here at KU, and definitely want students to get involved and show that pride through, as I mentioned, the 600 clubs and organizations we have, or whether it is study abroad or our proximity to opportunities is great in Lawrence, being so close to Kansas City and Topeka, which are both towns about roughly 20 to 40 minutes away. But when it comes to finding those internships and getting real life experience as a student at KU, we have great proximity to a ton of different opportunities. When it comes to being assured admissions to KU, these are our 3 criteria. New to us this year is our test optional route, which is if you come in with above a 3.4 GPA, you can be assured admission to our College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. We are at this time requiring test scores for the scholarships that you see here. These are our out-of-state merit-based scholarships that we provide to students. One thing to mention, along with these scholarships, we will be coming out with a grid of scholarships that do not require test scores here in the next couple of weeks. So be sure to reach out if you have any questions about that. But with that being said, my name is Justin Bankston, and I'm always willing to answer any questions. Definitely always available. So please reach out, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and rock chalk.
All right, thank you, University of Kansas. Looks like we do have a question in the Q&A, so we'll keep those questions coming. But at this time, I'm going to circle back around and let's try Hannibal-LaGrange again.
Okay, is my audio coming through okay?
Now it's good, much better.
Okay, good. Awesome. Well, we'll try this again. My name is Rachel Abraham. I'm one of the counselors that is with Hannibal-LaGrange University. Pull the presentation here. And our motto is knowledge for service. I wanted to start off by showing just a short video, introduce you to some of the staff and some of the faculty that's here at HLGU.
To come to their homes. They want you to eat with them. They want you to come to them about life problems, but also the joy of life too. They want to celebrate you. They want to experience the things that you're experiencing. The people here are family.
Hannibal-LaGrange is a family. And I know we say that a lot, but it genuinely is a family. Some of the best friends that I made while a student here. A lot of the faculty members that I had as a student here, I am still friends with. I think there really is truly a family atmosphere here that you simply cannot get in bigger institutions.
We really do get to know our students quite a bit and work with them closely. They're not a number in my student states, even in their classes by the class.
HLGU is a very special place. It's special to me personally because I was a student here. I graduated from here. My family attended here, so I have a lot of history with the institution. It goes much deeper than that for me professionally. This place is special because we believe in the mission. Our mission says that we want to provide an excellent education, but do so in a very distinctively Christian environment. And we want to, for that purpose, to prepare students for the work that God's called them, personally and professionally.
All right, that was some of our faculty and some of our staff who were there speaking on that video. I know all the people who were on there, and I can attest to the fact that they are all wonderful individuals. But I wanted to also give you a bit of a view of our campus. We are a relatively small campus. We only have approximately about 1,000 students between 2 different campuses. And as you can see, we are a bit out in the country. We are about 25 minutes away from Quincy, Illinois, in Northeast Missouri. And then we are approximately an hour and a couple minutes away from St. Louis. Now at HLGU, we are a Christian university. We are actually owned by the Missouri Baptist Convention. So we are Southern Baptist affiliated. We are a smaller campus, but that doesn't mean we're limited on our opportunities. Because we are so small, that does offer the opportunity for students to be involved in a lot of different activities. So we have intramural sports, we have our athletic teams, and we also have our fine arts. So just because you are not a theater major, that doesn't mean you can't participate in any of our plays. You're also welcome to be members of the art club. You can be a member of the business club. It's not determined by your major. And we also cost about approximately $33,000 a year, but this does include our housing, our meals, and our tuition. And then we have a lot of scholarship opportunities that are here on campus. So we have our base scholarship is $6,000 for a first-time freshman who is coming in, who it meets our standards to be admitted. We do still require that you take either the ACT, the SAT, or a third test, which is called the CLT. You do have to submit the results for one of those 3 tests in order to be admitted, and you do need to be able to send us your unofficial high school transcripts with 6 completed semesters on it. But don't let the money be a huge issue with you, because there are other scholarship opportunities, which I am always more than happy to talk about with you. But always keep in mind that your education is an investment opportunity for you. That what you put into your education, you will get out of it. I love to talk to students about how I've been through college, I've completed some graduate work, and that I don't have a problem making my payments to help pay for any of my education, and that through the help of my admissions counselor and my financial aid office, I have been able to keep my debt relatively low. So if you have other questions about Hannibal-LaGrange, I am more than happy to answer those questions. I primarily work with the students who are in Western Missouri and in the Western United States, but if you want to get a hold of me, here is my email address as well as my phone number at the office. You are always more than welcome to give me a call or shoot me an email. And you can also check out our website, which is www.hlg.edu. And we also have the application online. It takes approximately 10 to 15 minutes to fill out, depending on how detailed you want to be with some of the questions. And we also do campus visits. We are doing both virtual and in-person visits. So feel free to click the one that you are going to be the most comfortable with.
All right. Thank you, Hannibal-LaGrange. I'm glad we were able to get you on. All right, so we are about out of time. So I just want to remind our attendees, if you have questions, please do follow up with our presenters. You have their contact information. Also, I'd like to just thank our presenters for being here tonight. Thank you to our attendees as well. When you do close out of this session, there's going to be a quick 4-question survey. We ask that you answer those questions and provide us some feedback to make these programs even better for you. And then also as a reminder that there will be a recording of this session available within about a week at the same place where you registered for this program. So with that being said, thank you again to our presenters. Thank you, attendees. I hope you found this valuable, and hope you have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much. Good night.